Previously on Silversun.
We're about to encounter a solar fog. Astronomers have only ever been able to study this phenomenon from a distance. It's believed to be something akin to a deep sea dive. Colours are likely to change dramatically, and we'll probably lose all contact with base. As far as we know, we're unlikely to be in any danger, but since no human has ever experienced this before, we have to be vigilant. Space travel is, by definition, a hazardous undertaking.
Whoa! Cool, sweet. Wait, there's something. I'm getting a positive.
Category?
Non-human life form.
On board?
It's with us.
Code blue. Code blue. This is a partial lockdown.
Come on.
Non-human life form. What is that?
Might be a source of protein. Maybe we can find a way to culture it.
If it doesn't eat us first. Look at this.
Looks like it's a meat eater.
Tane, copied you saying something about a meat eater. Please confirm.
Mara, are you at control?
Affirmative.
Seal us in. What?
Should I have done that?
Squirt was a going away present from Billy Smithers. I was only a kid.
Squirt? What sort of name is that? Servo systems are phasing.
Why?
It's not a mechanical problem.
I'm getting a corruption alarm from the mother disk.
Must have been the solar fog.
We'll have to download new software from Earth.
We can do that.
Let's hope so.
Starrunner leaves on its 90-year journey to the new world. On board, an elite young crew and 550 settlers frozen in suspended animation.
Earth 1 in phase and locked, and we have interface now. Go, Shen. What is that?
Is there a problem?
Earth is on stream, but our computer's not loading the new program.
Well, it's not a software problem. Try bypass. $500,000 tons, and she's handling like a glider.
Seems a pity to put her back on automatic.
Okay, guys, just take a couple of deep breaths. Our heading has slipped by 2 degrees.
I reckon I could do better. Degenhardt, could you check on the cryo plant while we sort this out? Now, please.
Could do better. They ever gave me a chance.
I'm pulling out one of the circuit boards, so Tane, heads up.
Got it first time.
Pancha, can you check our backup on an MB04? We're not keeping you up, Pancha.
Are you okay, Pancha?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Tane, can you let Mara fly it solo, please? I want you to take Pancha down to sickbay.
Up your allocation. If you continue with
Yeah, tell someone who cares.
Another connection until
Hi, Leonella. Didn't expect to hear from you till after the weekend.
You going hiking?
Yeah, Sweetwater Valley.
You overnighting there?
Uh-huh.
Who are you going with?
Trina.
But she's Ronno's girlfriend.
Not anymore.
But Jarax, Sweetwater is our place. That's where we gave each other our friendship rings.
Things have changed down here, Leonella.
Have they? Nothing's changed up here.
I'm sorry about that.
Give my love to Drina.
Your implant's reading 2020. Power cap's checking out too.
Maybe I'm coming down with something.
Did you get any warning?
It was weird. It was like someone turned my mind off.
And you've had nothing like this since your bionic supplementation.
A few teething problems, but that was just to do with the setup.
What they did was remarkable considering the massive tissue trauma.
I get flashbacks.
Of the accident?
The vehicle getting bigger and bigger, and the screaming of metal, and then wham. That was the surprise to the surgeons. Apparently, recall of the event isn't normal after such extensive damage.
Did the driver lose control?
Totally.
Do you blame him?
You can't blame a robot.
Got a lot of guts, Pancha.
No brain, no pain, huh?
I hope everything's in order, Commander Syriax.
Is the computer working okay?
It seems to be.
It's just that we'd like to offer our services to manage the environment management system. Take the strain off the computer.
Don't want it to go mental again.
Thanks, but I think it's coping.
Is it? And it's just coping the best it can do.
We would do better.
You?
The EMS dishes out the same environment year in, year out.
That's why there could be a low morale on board.
And is there low morale?
There could be.
It's the boredom.
We could deliver variety. The crew would be glad to get up every morning.
Yeah. What's the weather going to be like today, they'd wonder?
And what would the weather be like?
Tycho and I were working on a few ideas last night.
Uh-huh.
Basically, we use the 4 seasons.
You know, frosts for winter.
Heat waves for summer.
Yeah, and in autumn.
Okay. Why don't I just get back to you about this?
Sure. Autumn could be a mixture of summer and winter.
Spring would be the same.
Only the other way around.
We're on fire.
Can you take that somewhere else?
Like out in the street?
Now.
Or you'll put me on a charge.
This is about me getting a shot on the controls, and you didn't.
No, it's about you thinking you've got leadership qualities and that I haven't.
When did I say that?
It's just the way you behave.
Can you spot me?
Sure. Like the time you locked us in with that non-human life form.
The cat?
It could have been an alien.
I was just doing what I've been trained to do. I made an executive decision.
Oh.
You ready?
Just one thing. I don't mind you putting your life on the line. But next time I wouldn't mind being asked before you put my life up there with it.
Take it on. That'll help you?
Just make an executive decision to lift it.
Navcon is checking out, so we can go to auto.
Proceeding.
Are you pumping peppermint into the air conditioning?
Told you it should have been spearmint.
I want plain air from now on, okay? Got it?
You mean vanilla?
Sheng, are you messing with the program?
Not guilty.
What's this? You know, I didn't program it for this, did you?
No?
So it's an illegal operation?
Yeah.
Then who's the computer playing?
Sorry to interrupt. Just wondered how Pancha was going.
I've run all the tests. Technically a clean bill of health.
Are you in pain, Pancha?
Oh, no, I'm just annoyed with myself. I can't remember the Hungarian gambit.
The what?
You know, the castling move.
Are you playing mental chess?
I asked her to. I'm testing her synaptical firing for overload.
Who are you playing?
Myself. But wait on, I'd never expose my queen like that.
So you are playing someone else?
Like who?
Come on, you must be joking.
It's an explanation.
It's impossible.
Any thoughts?
Her nanocircuitry could be acting as a radio receiver.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Well, there's only one way to find out for sure. Test her.
It's got to be a trick.
Yeah. But how does it work?
Nice move, Pancha.
You've got him on the run. Check.
Bet he didn't see that coming.
What is going on here?
Isn't it obvious? And checkmate.
Oh, well done.
You did it.
But wait, what does she do?
She's developed some kind of mental link-up with the computer.
But you can't do that.
We just saw it, Steve.
An invisible fire wire.
Come on, Pancha. Tell us what the scam is.
It's not a scam.
I'm sure as hell isn't science.
Well, it's not the science we know, but we are leaving the old physics behind.
Turn the air conditioning down, you guys.
Oh, Dad, it's just a sea breeze.
Like being at the beach.
Turn it down.
I'll do it.
Still can't believe you're sharing brain space with a computer.
Okay. So that's a binary switch. XK. No. Okay, let's try another way then. Through the gate. Yes.
Wow.
It tried to block me, but...
Well done, Pancha.
Wicked.
It's so unfair.
Yeah, Commander Sirax put us in charge of the environment management system, and we thought we'd try a few different things.
We're meant to think for ourselves, aren't we?
But as soon as we did, Dad chewed us out.
We're meant to be alert to the new possibilities of space. That's in the manual.
What's wrong with making the air more interesting?
Look, kids, I'm not disagreeing with you, but your dad had a lot on his mind. Anyway, it's time for bed.
And that's another thing. Bedtime should be later in space.
Why? You still need your sleep no matter where you are.
Otherwise,
we're trapped in the past.
Exactly, trapped in the past.
I was in bed by now when I was your age.
You're trapped in the past, Mum.
Enough. Bedtime.
Hi. Hi. Do you remember Drina Kinzer?
Yeah?
It was between me and her as to who would come on Star Runner.
Yeah, I remember.
What did you think of her?
Well, she's a very strong candidate. You were better.
As a person?
Why are you asking me, Nella? You were best friends, weren't you? What's happened?
Nothing happens up here, does it? That's the trouble.
Come on, we saw history made today. Human-machine telepathy.
Don't you think it's a bit sad that we get all excited about what a machine does?
Is this something to do with Drina?
Yeah. Jarax and Drina.
No, I
What's up?
It's Pancha. She's having a nightmare. You okay, Pancha?
It's weird.
What's weird?
I can feel it working.
Feel what?
I can feel the computer thinking.
Gross.
Hey. What's wrong?
Ask me in a week.
Yeah. Being in parallel with the computer's not all fun and games, right?
How'd you guess?
Nothing's for free, huh?
I've just realised I don't have an off switch.
It's worse for you, of course, but I reckon none of us have off switches up here.
So you feel the same way?
Well, you know, we all went to cadet school and they tried to tell us how it would be, but they couldn't really prepare us for how intense this whole thing is. There's no time out, is there?
I thought I was the only one having problems chilling out.
You can't sleep because you're so wired, because you've got to be ready for anything.
Well, at least we won't die of boredom.
No, die of a meteor strike or an alien attack, but not boredom, no.
But if I could jump ship, there's a lot of things I'd miss about Star Runner.
Like what?
Well, I guess it's the very reason that we can't sleep. Out there, right in front of our noses, there's a billion kilometres of the unknown. If I went back to Earth, I'd miss that. Not knowing what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Life on Earth would be pretty dull.
Shing, clean your room, then get down to dinner. Now.
Who was that?
Don't ask.
Still, it aches sometimes. The people we've left behind.
Yeah. I'd love to see them again.
But we're never going to, are we?
Hey. Never say never. Otherwise it rips you up.
Especially when you're trying to sleep.
Have you tried counting sheep?
I have actually, but that creeped me out.
Why?
Well, they started out as real sheep. You know, pretty dumb, with wool, barred. They ended up as electronic sheep that beeped, and they were really smart. They said they didn't need me to count them. They'd count themselves.
Hey, Diggs. Ah, you're overdue with the maintenance check on the escape module.
Yeah, I was going to get onto that tomorrow.
It was meant to be done yesterday.
What would we do without you, Mara? Mind you, you'll be getting a bit of competition with Pancha online around the clock.
Isn't that amazing?
Once a computer geek, always a computer geek.
Gee, Deaconheart, I'd hate to hear what you say behind my back.
There's no need to wait, I'll tell you right now. You and Tane are aiming to be the top space cadets of the millennium so that you can take over from Syriax and Lillian.
You need to cut back on those sugar drinks. You're raving.
Just don't rule me out of the leadership equation too early, okay?
Get Lillian to check her appointment book. You need help to lighten up.
We had some good times. So long, Jarax.
You feeding the fish?
Oh, hi, Tane.
Do you mind if I crank the sun up a few ergs? I'm working on my tan.
I still can't get used to the fact that we can control our whole environment at the push of a button.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
what goes on inside us isn't so easy.
Huh?
Pancha's got the right idea. Join the machines. Feelings just get in the way.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this isn't really a guy conversation, is it?
Maybe we should have left our emotions behind on Earth. They just cause trouble.
Only if you give in to them.
And you don't?
Look, I'm getting a bit out of my depth here. But do you want a burger?
Sure.
Tane, you're on maintenance detail.
Which one?
Escape modules.
Got a bit of a snack attack situation happening here.
Let's go.
Sorry.
The downloader's bedded in at last.
So plain sailing ahead?
Can only speak for the computer.
I'm getting a meteorite alert from our sensors.
Where?
6,000 clicks in closing.
The computer doesn't have that, Sheng.
Negative.
I'm clean too.
Go to maximum gain.
Still no bogies.
Looks like a false alarm.
How do you call it now, Pancha?
No further sighting.
Like I say, false alarm.
Escape module startup test. Vacuum.
Normal.
Injectors.
Normal and normal.
Venturi.
Normal.
Heat shields.
Operational.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
How did this happen?
What?
We're in takeoff mode.
We can't be.
The explosive bolts are armed.
Override it.
I'm trying.
I bought the countdown.
It won't obey. Green lighting the launch.
What do you mean? We're totally unprepared.
We've crossed the go threshold. We're committed. Oh, how'd you going, eh?
You idiot.
Thought you'd approve. I just made an executive decision.
Yeah? What's wrong?
I don't know. Something bad's about to happen.
You mean to the ship?
Yes.
Does the computer back you up?
It's got nothing.
Is it outside?
It's on board.
And you've got nothing specific?
It's a systems failure, but I don't know which one yet. What'll I do?
It's your call, Pancha.
But what if I'm wrong, like before?
Whatever happens, I'll stand by you, but for now, just call it.